Welcome to the Polished Phoenix, the home of nail art, product reviews, tips and tricks and more.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another one of my videos, and today we're going to do some press-ons. I not so long ago recently got this glitter from Sparkle Supplies. It's called Mint Crisp. It is gorgeous, and I wanted to do something with this sort of, I want to use this glitter. I've just hit glitter all over there. And so it begins. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Rebecca and I always make a mess. So what I'm going to do is I'll put one hand on a different stand. I'll do one hand with you. I don't know, we'll see how we go, and because I don't want you to be watching double of everything. The colour I've picked out is one of these from Temu 047. So these are the colour bottles. I've got quite a few of these. I absolutely love these gel polishes, but this is kind of a jelly type of colour. For the nude, I'm going to be using one of my favourites, number 149 from Rarjsm. I have two favourite jelly nudes that I use, and I think they look just like someone's had acrylics or whatever. So on the thumb, do you know what, we'll start with the nudes. I'm gonna do, for sure, I'm gonna do the 3 middle nails in this. Absolutely gorgeous. I do have a code for Rarjsm as well. If you go shopping over there, I have a code, 35% off. Massive 35%. And they have some brilliant offers on at the moment if you do go over. So I hope everybody's okay. Welcome if you're new. If you can hear any little chirps in the background, that is Binky. I think Mabel's having a nap. They are the King and Queen Firebirds. I have membership, so we have the Firebirds nest, and they're the King and Queen because they're just legends. So isn't that gorgeous, that nude? Obviously that's only one coat. And then I don't know whether to see how this will ombre. Might be okay with it being a jelly. It's a gorgeous colour though, isn't it? It came in a set. They do, like, you can get all the colours individually, but then they do like the green series, the brown series, and they bought all of those, and all of their like cream colours. Right, where is my ombre? No. Yes. Some of these out. Don't know how this is going to blend together. I'm just gently going backwards and forwards. Obviously it's going to need 2 coats, but I'm going to put some glitter on as well. quite cool. I'm going to be doing foils as well, and then with the little finger I think I'm just going to do a full cover of the green. I'm going to try and do a bit of everything. There we go. So there is the first coat done. So I'll do a second coat of exactly the same, and then I will be right back. There we go. So they've had 2 coats. Right, I'm going to get a little tray. Oh my days. I'm going to put some of this glitter. Where's that lighting? I'm trying to... I don't know what my phone's doing. So there is that beautiful glitter. Absolutely stunning. Mint Crisp Sparkle Supplies. I have a code for Sparkle Supplies to Phoenix 15 and get yourself 15% off. All discount codes and stuff are in the description anyway. So I'm just going to use a base coat. I'm going to apply over all of the nail, not cure, and then I'm going to add some glitter into it. Oh God, my nose is so itchy today. I literally had that ombre brush before, not that one. Oh, there it is. Okay, right, let me move these out of the way. And then I just get the end bits a little bit wet. I'm just going to put it over where the green is at the bottom of the nail. Sorry if you can hear me washing machine going as well. It's a busy mum day as well as videoing. And you got to get it done when you need to get it done. So this glitter is just, oh, I love it. So I've laid them, so it's sort of fading up a little bit. Oh, doesn't that look gorgeous? I love it. I've got a hair tickling me back. And then on the little finger, I'm going to do it all over. That is the little finger. Let me just, there we go, washing machine's finished. Right, so it doesn't bulk the sides. And then, because I want it nice and smooth, oh, I've got such an itchy nose. Born Pretty 6-in-1, love it. Probably go on about it too much, and everybody who's a regular here will probably be thinking, oh my God, here she goes again. But it is a fabulous product. And I also have a code for Born Pretty too in the description box. If you want to go and take a look. So that just goes over and encapsulates it. But it also, so you can see how smoother that looks now. I'm going to flip it upside down to let gravity do its thing. So that gives us a nice smooth surface. Goodness me, I need to put my teeth back in today. to go on to the next stage. That's stunning. That glitter is unreal. So this 6-in-1 can be used as like, you can glue on, you can do like gel-X, so it's nail glue, builder gel, strengthener. You can use it as a top coat. You go over and then take off the tacky layer. It's a really handy thing to have sitting on your desk. Absolutely love it. I get through so much of it. I like going over glitter, flowers, you know, stickers. You get some raised stickers, little metal embellishments and things like that. It makes a difference, and I'm definitely going to be needing a new one soon. Right, so there's those two done, and I'll do the thumb and the pinky on the other hand, and then we will be back. Okay. They're nicely encapsulated in that now. Absolutely bloody gorgeous. Right, so the foils I've got are these. I was sent these by my bestie, Andrea. And I'm sorry, Andrea, but I really, really did forget that I even had them. And then here we are. So they're all like absolutely gorgeous. There's wings on there, butterflies, unicorns, swans, dream catchers. It's just beautiful. So we're going to be doing a bit of that. A bit of I don't know, but we'll be cool. So it's a nice clear background, so we can cut out the pieces that we need. It's not a full cover or anything. And if you do have foils and you've got gloves on, just pre-warning you, static, they stick, may cause anger issues. Right, so what I need to actually have a look. Yeah, I'm gonna do these as like, so if I do the big wings on that one, so we'll do that first. So what I'm going to do then, if I'm using a foil, I'm going to take off the tacky layer first before I put my foil gel on. So make sure it's nice and dry. Move that out of the way. Me fave Sparkle Supplies foil gel is the best in the business. If you're not in the UK though and you need a really good foil glue, Born Pretty transfer foil glue, it's just very, very, very close to being just as good as Sparkle Supplies. Right, so that's a nice smooth layer on there. You don't need loads of it either. I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. And then let me cut out these wings. Yeah. Oops. So I only want the wings on. I don't know, tell me what you think. I thought doing something different for a change. I mean, autumn comes and goes faster than anything, doesn't it? And before you know it, Halloween will be here, and then it's just literally a countdown to Christmas then. And then we all start all over again. So let me put the glasses on. Right. Hands just went really shaky then. Hopefully that is as middle as I can get it. I'm just going to press down. I normally find it better to press down foils with a silicone tool, the rubber end on these tweezers or something like that, rather than your finger, because you can warm the gel back up and it'll go like tacky rather than sticky or gooey, if that makes sense. You don't need to rub really hard either. So any bits that crease, you can just lift them up and then lay them back down. Like that. Birds are being really cute and chatty with each other today. Normally they're bloody chasing each other, trying to, oh there you go. Chasing each other and trying to fight. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Right. Then, oopsies. It's not supposed to go in the bin. I'm going to go over that with base coat, just to seal it in. So I can go on top with something else if needs be. I think I'm probably going to have some sort of like gems or something on there, so. Right, so I'm going to cure that. And then I wanted to do, see, I'm thinking, should I do like background of stamping before I take the tacky layer off? And then we can foil on top of the stamping. So, right, let me just dig all these out. Oh, well, that sent me down a bloody rabbit hole. Right, I found these Born Pretty church window plates, and I just love these plates anyway. But that one, I like these at the top, but I also like these frames as well, and I'm wondering, they're going to be a bit, well, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oopsies. Don't want to get my little mat dirty. Come on. There we go, finally. Now, if I was feeling a little bit braver, I would use the Magician stamping gel, but I'm not. We're not quite there yet. I'm thinking just a nice good silver. Or yeah, Magician gel it is. And I love the Magician Gel. It's just, what gets me is, you know, if you haven't picked it up perfectly, you can't see because it's clear. It's a clear gel. Right then, so what I'm going to do, because we're using the Magician Gel, is I'm going to matte top coat the one that I'm going to be stamping onto. Because we will be chroming onto the image that we stamp. And fingers crossed it doesn't smudge or anything. So, right. So here we go. Born Pretty Magician Stamping Top Coat. There's a little brush. And you'll do. And you don't need a lot at all. So I'm going to put it on. Make sure I'm pushing it into, it's because it's really fine line detail. And I always find a stiffer scraper works better when using gel. I'm going to go over it a few times. Oh my god, even that didn't bloody work. Maybe it's just that frame. I'm going to try one last time. I'll put more on this time. It is really, really fine lines though. Doing my head in. Determination here. Oh, would help if I clean that off, wouldn't it? No. Maybe it's just that bloody frame. Let me get it clean. I haven't used these stamping plates much. I got them when I'd only really just first started stamping. And I didn't have a bloody clue what I was doing. So they sort of like went in the drawer, and then I've avoided them ever since. So get some acetone. Oop, don't stick your finger in the gel. That would help. I'm going to try the one next to it because the details look a bit bigger. The lines. So hopefully see, that's picked up. Must just be the lines on that other one. It's going down, getting the bits I don't want to. Don't know if you, well, you can sort of see it, can't you? Right, so on this one then, that we have matte top coated, we're going to try our best to get it in the middle. And don't know, but it's stamped down, so I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. Clean that off. I might as well matte top coat this one and get that out of the way while I've got the gel out, haven't I? Or should we wait and see what happens with that one first? Yeah, we'll do that. You don't necessarily need to clean in between when you're using stamping gel, but with it being such fine lines, I don't want anything curing in there. Clean that off. Right, I'm just going to go get the chrome. Okay. So we've got silver chrome. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'd say that worked. What do you think? It's really, really fine line details though. I've already got chrome on it, so let me get one of these. I don't use brushes anymore to brush off chrome because you end up with the brushes just getting full of chrome and then they end up making more mess. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Gorgeous. Right, so I'm going to get the chrome off my hands. And put the lid on before I end up sneezing because I have a really itchy nose today. And then I am going to base coat over the top of this to seal in that chrome. Float it over so I don't rub too much and bring it back off. If you can really see it on there. But it's nice and faint, dainty. You don't want anything like crazy in your face. So I'm going to do the same on this. That's base coat. Oh dear. So matte top coat. Put that in. Right, so I'll do this and then I can clear up the stamping and the chrome, and then I think the rest might be some nice gems or something. I'll see what I can find. Okay, so I had a little dig through. I found these and I love how sparkly they are, and I'm not saying that I'm going to use all of them. I think that'll just be a little bit too much, but I didn't know what I wanted to use. And then I've got flat back rhinestones. They're just the white colour to match these. There's no AB shift in them, and some caviar beads in case we need to fill any little gaps. Right, but first, so on the ones with the frame, need foil glue. Before I put the foil glue on, I'm going to wipe over just really gently, because obviously I've base coated to protect the chrome, but I just want to gently take off because base coat can have like a really excessive sticky layer. So on here goes the foil gel. Absolutely dying for a cup of tea, you know. I might have to go and make one. Right, so 60 seconds for you. And then I'm thinking like in the frame, one of the butterflies, or even like that little row of butterflies. Gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. Or we could do the swan. Or we can have a unicorn. So it's got, it's like different big bird wings, isn't it? I don't know. I'll check it with the sizes when let's have a look on this one while we wait, so we can get prepared. Because it doesn't necessarily have to fit in the frame. It could be like overlapping the frame. Ooh, don't touch. Yeah, I quite like the swan. So should we do the swan? Just something different, isn't it? Foil sticking to the bloody gloves. Right. Absolutely love these foils though, and I can't believe I forgot about them. I just went through, like, there was a lot of hauls, so new things were coming in, things were just getting placed on top of other things. Totally forgot. Oh, that looks stunning. That's so unusual, isn't it? And then I've still got, it's still going to be a bit sticky at the top, so I might do some of the little butterflies. Well, there's like a little flower there as well. Let's cut these two out. And foils can be a bit fiddly, especially when you've got the gloves on and everything like that, but they just bring a whole new level of nail art, because, you know, they don't bulk up the nail or anything like that. And they get so detailed. Oh no! I think the clear from the other one probably took the sticky layer off here. Yeah. It's alright. See if we can still get it on. That'll do. And then I've got another butterfly here. This one's gorgeous. Don't know, that might be too much. I might just put some gems on. So I'll save that one for the other one. Right, so base coat again. When I'm base coating, I am only doing like a thin layer, because obviously don't want to keep adding layers and layers and layers. But I do want to make sure that they're sealed and level. So that's gorgeous. Right then, so on this one, which is the ring finger, don't know whether to, I'm thinking it's got like the perfect curving to sit just at the top of the nail. And then I was thinking maybe, no, it'll be too long. I was going to do the dream catcher hanging down. I don't know, it might fit. So I'll make sure I get that on first. So I've got a guideline. Oops, that's a bit much, wasn't it? Okay. Oh my days. Make sure that's pushed into the rhinestone glue. Looking down that way, get it in the middle. So we're nice and straight. How stunning does that look? I love that. I don't know whether to on there. No, that'll just, what would it? Yeah, because it's a bird and a butterfly. What am I even thinking? I'm going to use some, that one would be quite cool. Take all of these off if I can. So in the middle of the wings, okay. It's totally in the glue and it's on straight. So that's that. I'm gonna add more to it. Don't worry. Right, so I need tacky layer off this one. Foil glue. cure that one for 60 seconds and then I'll be back. Okay, right, I'm gonna cut out this dream catcher. And I will be keeping all of these little bits. They will go back into the tub, so they will get used. Right. Rub that down gently. Fabulous. It's not quite. It's a little bit wonky donkey, but what I'm going to do there we go. So I'll just stick that into cure, so that rhinestone. Words disappeared from my brain again. I'm thinking at the top of this one, where did I put them? Oh, so I've got some little pearls. Just don't want those ones, I just want the white ones. So I'll take a couple of these out, or maybe just one, because they're quite big, these ones. And then the little ones, which are the ideal size, are the iridescent sort, so put some of that like so. And then get some caviar beads. So I'll do some going up, some there. Take that to a point, and then some in there to fill that gap. And then I'll do the same at the bottom. Bring some down. Oops. Down to a point. Should I just do the one? All right, sorry, talk amongst yourselves while I just have this discussion and make a decision. It's probably going to take me forever. There we go. I think that's good, isn't it? Don't know whether to do caviar beads going all the way around the outside. What do you think? I'll cure that anyway before they start moving again. Fabulous. So I'm going to go over this one with some base coat now, just over the foil. I think going over, you know, with that base coat before you do the top coat, it gives you that extra smooth finish. I mean, that's what base coat's designed for, isn't it? Whatever you put on top of it will go on smoothly. So there's that one. Right, so they're into cure. And then we're going to put a little pearl and some gems and stuff on here, but up in this corner. My days, why would I need that much? God, getting well overexcited with myself. So, put a pearl. I love these rhinestones. They only came from Temu, I'm sure, but they are really shiny. So. Oh, there we go, birds are off. Ah. We are nearly there, don't worry guys. And I'm not going to make you sit and watch me do the other hand. But I will come back at the end. Oh crap. You'll love caviar beads, haven't you? I will come back at the end and show you how they look. And I should just, well, stop rolling away. Be finished just in time to cook the dinner. Come on, focus. Yes. That looks super duper pretty. I'll do a little gem at the bottom as well, just on that bit there. Just a little diddy one. Here we go. I'm going to stop faffing now. Right then, so how are we looking? So far that is how we're looking. I think that extra butterfly I'm just going to put maybe on there with a couple of gems. Oops. absolutely stunning. Ta-da! Right, I'll go finish these off and then I'll be back with the finito design. Are you ready for these? So, finished filed and everything. Look at them. I am honestly in love with them. And that glitter is just amazing. So that's them ready. I'll get I've got like a little light box now. I'm going to take some pictures and they will go onto Etsy. On this hand I ended up doing a unicorn, and the middle one we've got big wings the same and the same sort of crystal placement, but I've done a different wing design, and we have butterflies there instead of the dream catcher, and obviously that butterfly isn't exactly the same, so they're all sort of like the same but not, if that makes sense. I absolutely bloody love these. They are stunning. So these are in size large, medium almond. I think I'm going to list them and I will have one of each size available. So if you are in the market for looking for some unique press-on nails, these are stunning. If I've got them on my Etsy and got the link and everything, I'll link them in the description box. If not, leave me a comment and I'll send you the link as soon as I've listed them. The link to my actual shop is in my description box anyway, if you want to go over and take a look. But let me know what you think. Did you enjoy this video? I hope you did. Something a little bit different. I know obviously the time of the year, but I'm in love with these. So yeah, if you have, I don't know, if you have like a specific colour that you'd like to see me do a design around, or theme maybe. I mean, you're not going to get your standard stuff. It's all going to be sort of along these lines. So yeah, comment down below, give me some ideas. I know one of my members has asked for goth and glam goth, but I mean, yeah, I'll be doing that anyway. I love goth nails. In fact, I did some goth nails in one of my last videos, press-ons, which was an order. So yeah, if you did like this video, then I would love it if you could give me a thumbs up, or you know, a like. If you found me and you're new, please just consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, but it means everything to me. I honestly really do appreciate each and every single one of you, and we'll be making more goodies like these. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. You've probably seen some member shout outs from my Firebird's Nest. So if I've mentioned on there that any of them have channels, they will be linked in my description box too. So go and check them out. And if you want to become a Firebird yourself, all the there's a link in the description box, and if you click that, it will tell you about the perks and everything like that. And it's $1.99 a month, but obviously no obligation, because I just love you all anyway. But I'm gonna go and I'm gonna stop talking crap. Look at them. Ooh, hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.